So it's always something that's being explained for the sake of convenience, for the sake of no uproar, for the sake of containment. And I dislike that word, because that is what most people live. They live like they are contained. They live this human experience. They experience the human experience in containment. They experience it based on how they feel they ought to experience, based off of another's set structure that has been posited. Well, of course, then if you go to sea, you're choosing that. You're choosing that. And yet while you do that, ironically, you also still believe that intuition is very real, because you feel it, right? You know it. You know that voice. When you're in a situation, when you're experiencing something or having an interaction, you also believe when something feels a bit too much, or almost fairy tale like, or you feel like you're getting ahead of yourself, which again might lead to these delusions you say they are. And yet, they're real. They're real. But when someone speaks of, when anyone posits the truth, and the fact that all of this is happening in awareness, as awareness that you are, and in that field of awareness, literally holds and garners all of this. And this is no ordinary feat. This is going beyond what most people are accustomed to, that most don't allow themselves to be open to. And more often than not, it's out of fear. Not just of the unknown, but as I said, they are too worried, they're too caught up in how they may be perceived. Well, that's no way to experience, is it? No. So I say that if you can be open to intuitiveness, you can be open to certain things being a little out of the ordinary, it's time that you question them. It's time that you not only understand, but you really unwrap it. You really unpackage the package, the mystery, the gold. Play with it, mold with it. Try to really discover it, experience it. Experience these supposed delusions, supposed deluded thoughts, supposed big dreams that are summoned within you while having the human experience. These ideas, play around with them, question them, spend time with them, have an affair with them, get intimate, get real intimate with all that shows up at your door. Okay, maybe not literally at your door, but you catch my drift. And I say the same for that inner voice, God's voice. the voice that's sourcing from something greater than even your highest self. And through your highest self, you're able to, again, receive that. It becomes available to you. Now, the more aware you are, the more you're going to receive these intuitions, these feelings, these sensations, these knowings. They're going to stream through a lot clearer, with much clarity, with much precision, with much fervor than they would when you're distracted, when you are consumed and vibrating on a frequency that's very, very low. Primarily, everything that's materialistic, everything that is earthly. So what I'm suggesting here is to explore this. It's to explore the ironies, it's to explore the contradictions, it's to explore yourself. Question yourself. Question what you suppose to be reality. And yet you still seek a kind of an ally, a friend in those inner voices, in your quietude. You still have those dreams, you still have those ideas, you still have those desires. Sometimes just show up out of nowhere, but all along they've been there because they found you. Because they knew that they were called by you. So, question, take inventory. There's a lot more to discover. There's a lot more to know. If you would just quit limiting yourself to what has been put forth. There's so much more. Quit being fearful. Quit being fearful of what might feel like an uncharted terrain. See, because some of us are already there. And it's not a place to get to. It's just about remembering who you actually are. And then, as they say, the world's your oyster. But what I will say, or rephrase it as, the entire field of consciousness is at your disposal. And as awareness. So you are it. You can manufacture, you can extinguish. You can do whatever you will as awareness. So the field that you are is anointed, and it is absolutely shimmering and charged. Why haven't you already is beyond me. It baffles. It really, really does baffle.